Hey folks, Talion Woodward, Fish Hounds Guide Service. Recently had some bad luck. I actually had my Helix 10, Humminbird Helix 10 just went out on me. I was going across the lake. It was pretty rough rock water. It just blinked out. Never had that happen to me before. So I thought I probably just had maybe my power cord had vibrated loose. It was real rough water or something. Anyway, I get to where I'm going, try to turn it on. Long story short on that, I end up on the phone with Humminbird for an hour and a half that day, back and forth. Come to find out there was a problem with my unit. They made me send it in. Okay, and the reason for this old story is basically I lost all of my waypoints. I had a lot of waypoints that I had, my old units that I had, some that I transferred from them to my Helix 10 when I got it and upgraded. But I had a lot since I got the LakeMaster's map and started using it in my Helix 10. I had marked a lot of stuff that I lost, every bit of that, and it was because of the lack of knowledge. Could have been, on my part. Probably should have done a little more research, but basically what happened to me was when I bought the Helix 10, I had it installed by a place, a real reputable place. They did me a great job, but what ended up happening on this was my motherboard went out in the unit. Just bad luck, probably nothing no one done. So my motherboard basically had an arc inside the unit, and it burnt the brain of this basically up. So I sent it in hoping that it could be repaired, and I still have all my waypoints, because I had, give or take, around probably 600 waypoints that I had saved into this unit since I've gotten the Helix 10 with the LakeMaster's map. So, but the whole time I thought, there's my LakeMaster's box that I dug up recently just to do this video and make a point. The whole time I thought that every time, once I put this LakeMaster's map, once I put my LakeMaster's map in the unit, it was actually saving my waypoints to the LakeMaster card. It was not. I come to find out, the more people I talked to and told this story to, what had happened to me, I probably came up with 10 or 15 people that said, well, I thought it was saving my waypoints as well, So naturally, like me and them, we thought once you stick that LakeMaster's in there, it was, and you saved a waypoint or a route or something like that, it was saving to your LakeMaster's card. It does not work that way. Now Novonics and some of your other ones do. The card actually holds information. So the reason for this video is for the few people out there that didn't maybe do enough research like myself. LakeMaster's cards do not save information. So in this case, what happened to me, once my unit burned up, that motherboard burned up, I sent it in, they repaired it, sent me my same unit back repaired. I lost all the waypoints that I had saved from the point of putting this LakeMaster's into my Helix 10 up until that day. And there was a lot. I spent countless hours out there side scanning and scanning for structure, and marking a lot of really nice stuff. Some, since this happened, I actually went back and was able to refine, and I'm sure over time I'll refine them all, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that you could take that time and be finding even more spots that I'm wasting trying to refine spots that I'd lost. So anyway, so basically I was not aware of this. So I thought, well, maybe there was some instructions. My wife's always getting on me about not reading instructions good enough. The card was already in my unit when I picked up my boat, already in there. So I thought, well, maybe there's something. Surely there's something on this box that the LakeMaster's card comes in that tells you this card does not save information. There is not. There's nowhere on it or anywhere on the card or anything that tells you that it does not hold and save information. It strictly overlays the LakeMaster map onto your unit. and all your waypoints are actually saved in your unit. And then all your LakeMaster's map just overlays the waypoints that are in your unit. So anyway, long story short, I lost a lot of waypoints. I've told a lot of people this story and realized that I'm not the only one that thought this. There's quite a bunch of people that I've talked to that actually thought it saved to the LakeMaster's card. So anyway, so what I've learned from this is you have to take, and this would come from Humminbird themselves, every so often. So say I go out now, my unit's repaired. I've got a lot of, waypoints in here that were from my old unit that I was able to re-download into the repaired Helix 10. But anyway, I've got LakeMasters in there right now and all my waypoints, okay? So if you go out and you save several spots, you find several laydowns or whatever structure points, things that you're interested in and want to save as a waypoint, you want to take a regular memory card, and they do specify no bigger than a 32 gigabyte, and they made that clear to me more than one time. For whatever reason, no bigger than a 32 gigabyte memory card. And basically you're going to slip that into the slot right next to you put it in there. I just leave my LakeMaster's map in there, and you're going to slip that into the slot right next to it there, okay? So then when you get upload navigation data from SD card, that was what's already on there, okay? So once you get, I go out, I find 4, 5, 6 spots. This is something you want to do regularly if you're saving multiple spots, because you never know when this unit's going to blink out. I thought, I had no worries. It was brand new. What can go wrong? Well, this unit went out within 8 months of me owning it. This happened to me. So anyway, so what you want to do, you slip your 32 or smaller gigabyte memory card into your unit, and the opposite side you can leave your LakeMaster's map in there. And let's see, so then you're going to go to menu, hit menu twice. You're going to go to your navigation right here. Then you're going to run down to waypoints, routes, and tracks. All right, you're going to hit your right hand arrow. It's going to show you all your information, all your waypoints right here, okay? Then you go up to your options. You go over, and you can find all this stuff. You can Google this, and they'll tell you exactly how to do it also. All right, then you're going to go down to select all, I believe it is. All right, yeah, select all, which it's on. I already got a bunch of these in here, okay? So once I do this again, I've got probably about 8 new spots on here that I recently put in my unit a day or so ago. It's only gonna put the new ones on here. It won't just keep re-adding the old ones over and over, okay? So it won't add the same waypoint more than once. All right, so then you're gonna go down to export right here and hit export, and it's asking you, do you want to save waypoints and routes? Now any routes that you did during this day, if you don't delete them, it's going to put all the routes that you ran into this card also. So you want to clean up any routes that you might have taken that day. They're going to be in your unit until you delete them. You want to clean them up, or it's going to put all that into this card also. All right, so I'm going to save everything, all the new stuff. So I'm just going to hit yes. Data successfully exported to the SD card. Okay, so anyway, also something I've started doing since this happened to me. I got 3 units on my boat. I got a Garmin up front, I got this Helix 10, I got a Helix 9. I don't run LakeMasters in my Helix 9, just in the 10, but it does have the built-in maps just like your Garmin up front does. So now if I find something, especially if it's something that I'm excited about, I want to be for sure I never take a chance of losing that waypoint. I actually mark on all 3 units. It doesn't, once I get on that structure or whatever, I'll go ahead and real quick, like, I can mark it on all 3 units. Then I also come back and you know, every day or two, depending on how many waypoints I've saved in a run, I'll come back and download, export that onto this memory card. So you always have some kind of backup. Most people have more than 1 unit on their boats nowadays, so don't just mark that on one. These units can kick, you know, go out on you at any minute, and you can lose a ton of information like that. So anyway, that's basically what this is about, is me. Hopefully somebody will watch this, like myself and a number of other people I've talked to since this happened to me. Hopefully somebody will watch this video and realize what we didn't know, and what I didn't know at the time, was that LakeMaster's map does not save information, will not hold information. All it is a map overlaid into your unit of your other waypoints on your built-in map. And people aren't going to tell you that. You can buy these LakeMaster's maps nowadays anywhere. You can get a lot of your local tackle shops carry these. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to give it to you, ring you up, and send you on your way. You're going to get there, stick the card in there. Nowhere along the way, unless a dealer that sells this to you tells you that, nowhere along the way of purchasing this to putting it in this unit is there anything that tells you LakeMaster's does not save information. Now, I have, since this happened, Googled that, and it does tell you there. But naturally, it's a memory card. It looks like a memory card. You naturally think that it's holding your information that you're putting in there. So anyway, hopefully somebody will get something out of this. If you did think this, then hopefully you'll run out right now and get you a memory card, and go ahead and export all your information and waypoints into a memory card, and have you a backup. Put it in a safe place in the house, and then when your unit goes out, craps out on you, then you get it repaired or you get a new unit. All you do is stick that memory card in there and you download. As soon as you stick it in there, it's going to show you like it did a minute ago. It's going to give you an option there to download all your waypoints and information from that card into your new unit or your repaired unit. So anyway, I hope somebody gets something out of this, and I can save somebody. It takes countless hours. If you're like me, you spend a lot of time. You go out, you're not even fishing. You're out there strictly to find structure, laydowns, points, things that interest you that are going to hold fish. And I put a lot of time and effort into that. And so I don't want to take a chance and ever lose that again, because I'm paying the price now, and now I'm out there trying to figure out where all these spots were, get back on top of them and remark them. So anyway, God bless you. Give God all the glory. And I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll catch you on the next go around.